Well, hello guys, this is Diamond from Diamond Shine Soap. I'm excited to talk to you guys today. Today we are going to make a candle, and this candle is going to be really cute, very simple. If you want the entire recipe for this candle, if you click the link in the description box, it will take you to the recipe. It will also take you to a link where you can get the vessels as well if you want to use these vessels. Now guys, if you love my videos, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the up and coming videos that will be featured on this channel. Anyway guys, this is a candle vessel that I had got quite some time ago. They're actually really cheap. Like, when you see these little pumpkin candle vessels in the fall, they usually like really high, but no, these ones were really cheap. So we're going to use some embeds. I made these embeds today. I believe I got the embeds from like Michael's or Hobby Lobby, one of those. Not the actual embeds, but the silicone mold or whatever. Usually I make my own molds, but stuff like this I don't. We are going to double wick this vessel, and let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, heat your wax up. Guys, I am using a Parasoy wax. I only use Parasoy wax. Sometimes I use soy, but I love Parasoy because I like to smell my candles. I don't like to wait 2 weeks for them to cure. I like my stuff to be cured in about 3 days. And because sometimes when you got them events, you just got to do it, okay? So I just filled it all the way up to the top. Now, when it comes down to this candle, we're going to let it solidify fully because we are going to heat up the top and add some cute little embeds. Anyway, guys, I'm going to take my heat gun and I am going to heat up the top of the candle. I had to fix where I kind of drag my wicks because I don't usually use like a wick stabilizer. Sometimes when you make a lot of candles at one time, those wick stabilizers, like if you look at like professional companies and stuff, they don't use those. They just pretty much drag the wicks into place, and that's what I do. I just drag mine into place when it's solidified, and then I just use the heat gun to fix the top. So I am actually creating probably like a 1/2 inch deep of a melt pool, a little under a 1/2 inch deep, because this is how the embeds will stick to the top. Now when it comes down to putting these embeds on here, I will let you guys know these embeds dry very fast, so you want to make sure that you're moving very fast as well. So I'm putting all of these embeds into the candle, guys. And so let me talk to you about some of the fall picks. This one is pumpkin vanilla marshmallow. That is a really good smelling fragrance for the fall. I like fall bourbon. Oh my God, it's so many. I like whiskeys, bourbons, bourbon butterscotch. There are so many different fall fragrances. What is another one? Circus Concessions. That's another one that I use, and that one smells really good. I actually used to get that one from Fragrance Buddy, and I had a lot of it, and I still use it today. Fragrance can last a few years, okay? So that one has like a little bit of a caramel smell to it. It really do. It smells like caramel popcorn. Not popcorn, but it just has like a hint of that smell. So I use that one as well in the fall. What's another one that I use in the fall? Winter Wishes by Rustic Essential. I use that every single winter. That is a staple. I actually bought a jug of that one. What's another one that I'm using in the fall? Amber. I think it's amber and sandalwood. That one. I'm starting to get into the patchoulis because people love those as well. So I'm mixing this week in patchouli and sandalwood and leather, stuff like that. Like, I'm getting into all of this stuff that I hated before because I'm realizing that I'm not selling it to myself, okay? All right, so I am not finished with this candle. I just basically put that in there, and then I went back and just did the whole top all over again because I was just like, oh my God, I need more embeds. This thing looks super naked. So I went back and just did it all over again. Anyway, listen, y'all, if you need to learn how to make candles while I'm sitting here playing around with the top, trying to figure out how I'm going to position it in the end, it actually look good, you better get to my Patreon. Listen, go ahead in that description box and come in there, y'all. We have live classes where I talk to you guys. I'm always going live where you can come and ask me questions. Like, I have so many people in here that learn how to make candles under me, and they are very successful in their journey. So if you want to learn how to make soap, anything, it's hundreds of recipes in there. I'm always putting stuff on this channel. Anything that you see is in the Patreon. So if you need a recipe and you want to start making candles this fall, you want to go out there making perfumes this fall, body sprays this fall, lotions this fall, sugar scrubs this fall, all of that kind of stuff, powder, nail polish, like anything this fall, to go out into the winter markets, because honestly, we got to make money. Go to the Patreon, okay? So I'm sitting here, y'all, and I'm still playing around with the top, but I'm talking to you guys as well. So let me tell you guys a little bit about the fall and why it's important to start doing your things in the fall. So in the fall, this is when people are going out back to the markets again, because it's super hot in the summer. Some people do go out to those farmers markets and fall markets and things like that. Well, not fall markets, but those vendor markets in the summertime, they're scorching hot. And so sometimes you have things happen like your sugar scrubs melt, your candles melt. So a lot of the makers don't go out until the weather start breaking, like right now. That's when we normally go out. And that's when I normally go out. And so this brings a lot of income into your household. So on the average month, if you go out to a vendor's event, you think about it. If you go there and you just make, let's say you maybe make about $300 at this event, or $400. You done brought $1,600 if you make that in 4 weeks into your house, extra income. So it's best to start getting that together now. A lot of people come to me and they stay in my Patreon, because another thing I do is I make sure every single person in my Patreon is winning. So if you on a $20 level, you have access to vendors. On there this morning, I was putting up $10 fragrances like I lost my mind. You guys know, like, I'm looking for all the deals. I'm looking for all the clearance. I'm looking for all of these kind of things. Yesterday, I had put Lush vanilla on there, and they was pretty excited about that, and lemon pound cake, and I think we got that for like $14 a pound, and that was pretty cool. So I'm always looking for deals. And also I put some tins in there where you could buy those tins in bulk, and they're very beautiful for the winter time, the fall time. So I'm always in there, like, making sure my people get the best deals. And I think that's one of the reasons why people stay with me, because like some of them, they learned how to make candles 3 years ago, and they still there because they like, hey, one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug you in. So if you are just starting out and you saying everything is high, and I hear people say that, and I tell them, no, everything is not high. It's only because you don't have a plug. So this is the end result of my candle. It came out so cute. I like it now. Anyway, guys, I love you. I will see you in the Patreon. If you join the Patreon, make sure you come in the chat, say hi. I'm in there all the time talking, and sometimes people don't even talk back to me, but I'm still going to talk. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. All right.